All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you know what it is. It's your boy, Guess Who? You now tapped into Streetnerdz Radio, the #1 station in the streets. And what's crazy is I told niggas I was going to come fuck up Texas, and I ran into a nigga from the town in Texas. You get what I'm saying? So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Man, you already know, man. CK Ghost coming straight to you. Park Hill, Lincoln Park. You already know.
All right, so you from Park Hill. If you from the town, you know where that's at. You get what I'm saying? How'd you grow up being from the town?
Shit, man, like, really and truly, like, I grew up, I rubbed elbows with a little bit of everybody, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, really and truly. So, like, I grew up in Park Hill, but I played football on the east side, you feel me? Like, I played for the Disciples, so I know east side niggas, Park Hill niggas, Mount Bella niggas, ACO niggas, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm really just, you know, just homegrown, for real soil type nigga, so I know a little bit of everybody, so.
Fuck yeah. So, at what age do you feel like you jumped off the porch?
Shit, what, like 13 for sure. I was off that motherfucker full-fledged already ready to go.
Was it something that you would say like it was just the influence, or was it something like this is what I had to do?
Like I say, it's just the culture, you know what I'm saying, in my neighborhood. Like, if you from there and you really lived it, then you know that's what everything evolves into. You go from the playground to the rec center to the park to the store. So you know what time it is, you know. You just grow up in that rotation, seeing that whole rotation play out. And once that rotation play out, you don't know if you're gonna be in the big leagues or if you're gonna be jail cell, whatever.
So what, being from where we're from, what is you feel like now that you're here is a big misconception that a lot of people have about where we from?
I think people get it fucked up thinking that it's just like a lot of white people or something. Like Denver doesn't have like its own identity, its own culture. Like, people got it fucked up. Like, you know, they missing the big picture that Denver got a lot of shit going on, and we one of the main spots.
You speak about culture. What would you say the culture is where we from?
The culture, I say we born on like West Coast time. You feel me? Like, that's what we on. Like, yeah, like, you got the younger generation kind of adapting to like some of the drill type shit. You know what I'm saying? But niggas is full-fledged banging in that shit. So it's like, niggas still West Coast type shit. You feel me? Like, regardless, you know, just some Park Hill niggas, some East Side niggas, whatever, on some Detroit style beats or whatever. You know what I mean? That's it.
So you would say, what was the politics like when you was coming up? Is it different than the generation now, you would say?
Most definitely is different. Like, I don't think like a lot of niggas respect the game now. Like, I think like a lot of niggas be out here adopting rats, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do shit like that. That's just against the code. Like, niggas have a tendency to be out here fucking with niggas that you know you should be out here fucking with. You know, a lot of these niggas want to fuck with some niggas because niggas is getting paper, whatever the case may be. But if that nigga background ain't 100, how you gonna fuck with that nigga still? You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like this era just don't give a fuck about that anymore? Like, that's not a big thing no more? Like, the tattletale shit?
I think, like, some of these niggas care, but the majority don't. Because you gotta look at it, no matter where you at, niggas is picking and choosing who they wanna say is a snitch or whatever the case may be. Niggas is picking and choosing.
Is there a gray area when it comes to telling?
Nah, it ain't no motherfucking gray area. Nigga, you told. It's either you did or you didn't. It ain't no in between. Nigga, you can't get confused on what's telling. If you gave a motherfucking information, whether it was the smallest amount or the largest amount, nigga, you told. I don't give a fuck if you gave nigga just the color of a jacket. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga,
you should have had not said nothing.
Nothing. That's not what you supposed to do. You supposed to fall the fuck back and nigga let that shit be what it's gonna be. Nigga let the police do their investigations. Sit back.
And so, in the city, cause when you said that, niggas get to picking and choosing about who they fuck with when it comes to that shit.
Yeah.
how does that like? What's the trickle down effect? You get what I'm saying? Do you associate with the nigga that you know is real that associate with the rat, or what?
I say you create your own circle. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, you know who's fucking with who. Nigga, Denver ain't the biggest place in the motherfucking world. Everybody really know each other for real, so it ain't no hype. You know what I'm saying? If you a rat, you on Rat Facts, nigga, the paperwork is there. Somebody got it, whether they expose you or not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gonna choose your circle. You know what I'm saying? You gonna know exactly who to fuck with. If a nigga's fucking with a snitch, I'm not fucking with a nigga fucking with a snitch. Nigga, that's pointless, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get everybody told on still, nigga. It's just going straight back down the line, regardless.
So, do you feel like with the music, how would you describe the sound? Let's talk about that, like the sound of Denver.
I'm gonna say like I said, like the younger generation, they more on a like Detroit style beats and shit, and they gassing from there. You know what I mean? So, like I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that much older, but I grew up with the older homies, so it's like I'm an older school type nigga. You know what I'm saying? I slap they shit, it be slapping. You feel me? But a lot of they shit ain't slapping. You feel me? Like, you know, some niggas need to fall back and some niggas need to keep going.
Do you tell your homies that they like, if it's not, that's like, this ain't the one?
Yeah, if your shit trash, I'm gonna tell you. I don't give a fuck who it is. If your shit slap, I'm gonna keep it 1,000, whether I fuck with you or not. You know what I'm saying? If I tell you personally, I'll tell you. If I don't, that's fuck it. Who cares? But if it slap, I'ma slap it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't picking and choosing. Well, I am picking and choosing depending on the nigga, but at the end of the day, here nor there.
Do you think it's hard to separate the streets from the music?
It is, because at the end of the day, that's what you come from, so that's what you're gonna speak on. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be speaking about how you living. You know, if that's what you live, then tell that story. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what we follow and you follow to hear your story, to hear what you about, then tell that. Lead us down your path. Let us know.
And do you feel like you need to separate the streets from the music?
At one point in time, yeah. Because you gotta protect your bag. The bag is gonna get you everywhere that you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like out the hood, you know what I'm saying? You know you're supposed to leave that motherfucker when you get right. You know what I'm saying? If you keep dibbling and dabbling in the same thing, nigga, you gonna end up with the same results. If you already been to the pen, nigga, what you think gonna happen if you keep fucking with the same shit? You gotta make a move, nigga. It's only right.
So at what age did you decide, or at what moment did you feel like you wanted to start really diving into the music?
Like for me, for real, like I dove into music a long time ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas been rapping since 04, 05 type shit. Is fucking around, making our own shit. You know, niggas ain't never really put nothing out there, but niggas got old ass music and shit, but niggas do whole shit, delete the shit off the net, all the weird shit when niggas fall out and shit. But niggas been rapping for a minute, so it's just diving into it now is just deeper than what I thought it was gonna be, because a lot of niggas don't respect the game how it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? They don't pay homage, or they don't kick shit back down the line like it's supposed to be. It's all self.
What artists do you have, or artists that you feel like represent, you know what I'm saying, where y'all from as far as this new generation coming up?
Well, of course, you know, my young homies, they got it going, you know, active. Nigga Play Rule, the homie Squeeze, EK, Hit a Bossy, shit, G Rilla, all the young homies, they, Lil Manny, they all going, you feel me? So they all gassed up, you feel me? And now you starting to see like they collabing on projects to let you know, like, yeah, it's just one band, one sound. We moving, you feel me? We going forward with this shit. What y'all feel is segregated ain't segregated. It's all there.
It's all together.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So I see a lot of the clothing, I see with like no halftime and shit like that, with a lot of the merch coming out. It seems like that plays a big part in the city as well as the fashion. So what would you say? Because I know you got a clothing line coming out. What's the clothing line, and how do you feel about the fashion in the city?
Yeah, man, we got the the Parky Leprechaun shit coming soon. You feel me? I feel like the clothing shit kind of changed the game because it give everybody to like a chance to identify themselves. You feel me? Now you get to see what people be feeling like. You feel me? Like your style is gonna show me how you feeling. You feel me? So how you dress is. If you dress like a bum, that's what I'm gonna think. It's like you a bum. You might have a meal ticket though.
Yeah.
In my head, just a bum.
Yeah. So, would you say what is the style? You know how in New York they be like it's the Timberland boots, and you know what I'm saying?
I say Denver niggas is Air Forces and J'd up. Like that's what niggas do. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is gonna have the latest and the greatest every time. You know what I'm saying? If it's a drop, niggas is gonna snatch them. So.
And so let's talk about your clothing or what you got coming out. What was the clothing called?
It's the Parky Leprechaun. You know what I'm saying?
And so that's the brand that you pushing now.
Yeah, we finna push that. Shout out to Cardeezy, you feel me? That's who I'm pushing that with through the NHT, you feel me? So we finna make that move. Coming to y'all soon. You know?
And so how did that collaboration come about?
You know, we just really combining the hood. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bring everything more together. Like it's a lot of shit at odds, and you know, everybody backyard ain't clean, whatever. But we'll get there when it's time to cross that bridge. But you know, we pushing for a stronger unity. You feel me? Like coming together on some positive shit, on some real moves, make some money, bring some shit back to the hood, own something in the hood. The fuck is the purpose of standing somewhere you can't own some shit?
And do you feel like the politics getting in the way with the music back in the city?
To a certain extent, yeah, because some niggas that's rapping in the politic world, they may not be no good. You know what I'm saying? But in the rap world, you can be who the fuck you want to be because you can say whatever on wax. You feel me? You can say whatever.
Do you feel like you should call them people out, or people should call them people out for being no good?
You can, but if you're gonna call a motherfucker out, I say do something about it. Don't just speak on it. If you're gonna say something, do something. Act on it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you speaking on something, man. You feel me? That nigga devil back and get you for that. You know what I mean? You gotta keep your mouth closed. If you ain't gonna do the shit, then don't say nothing about it.
You think a lot of that shit is understanding? Because I feel like a nigga who portray image on wax and then if they gain a certain status, like if Boosie came out to be like an FBI informant, you just led a bunch of kids down a path because 6ix9ine. You were a certain way.
Yeah.
You get caught, you go to jail, you tell, and then now what you're telling kids is, well, it's because they weren't right. Well, you knew this game wasn't right from the jump.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you portray the image to these kids, like this gangster image, and then you told, and now you're like, it's cool.
Yeah, them niggas, bro, like niggas, if you found out like a nigga like Boosie was an informant or some wild shit like that, you'll be heartbroken. You'll be devastated.
That would be the what?
Niggas be out here.
Not Boosie, nigga. Not Boosie, nigga.
Niggas will be out here down bad. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a reputable nigga. You know what I mean? So it's like, when that type of shit do come out about niggas, you know what I'm saying? You gotta remember, look at the bitch ass nigga 6ix9ine. How many hoe ass motherfuckers still listen to his music and go to his shows and shit? How much is this bitch ass nigga getting paid to show? You feel me? That nigga's getting guap, nigga, and he just brought niggas down. And then bad. And then you supposed to represent this blood shit like you made that shit look trash, nigga. You feel me? You got niggas wanting to hang up their flag. You know what I'm saying? But niggas ain't doing that, not on the spare of him. Not no bitch ass nigga, you feel me? And niggas ain't gonna hang up their shit at all, period.
So in the city, with the politics and shit, what do you feel like it would take from somebody from the city, music-wise, the politics for the music, is gonna take for somebody to take off from the city? Or what do you consider taking off from the city or making it?
Really and truly to me, for a nigga to take off in the city, like you just gotta make something that slap that everybody can fuck with. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you from. If that shit really slap, niggas is gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But you have to bring that sound. What nigga out here got that sound? You feel me? Like, that's what niggas is still reaching for. Everybody's still trying to be that nigga with that sound. You know what I mean? Like, but who really got it? But the swag to go behind it, the whole nine. You feel me? Do you got niggas really pushing you? Is your neighbor? If your whole neighborhood don't back you, then your shit ain't finna fly. You gotta remember, that's the whole ins and out to the shit. The whole neighborhood, not just certain homies and shit like that. You gotta have the whole hood behind you. If the whole hood ain't behind you, then the rest of the city ain't gonna get behind you if your own hood ain't behind you. If you still got niggas talking down in your hood about you and shit like that, nigga, then you not finna make it. The city gonna drown you. The little fame you gonna get, the little money you gonna get, you gonna trick it off in the city, and it's gonna drown you.
You think that it's going? Do you think getting out that compared to the music like coming here? Do you feel like we compared to the music here in Texas that there's artists back home that is blowing this shit out the water?
Yeah,
or that can
it's some homies in the city. It's a lot of rappers in the city, not just homies. You feel me? When I say homies, I'm not just talking about my homies. You feel me? Because I fuck with a lot of niggas. But like I said, these niggas, you know, it's some niggas that can compete.
All right, we're gonna bring it back. All right, technical difficulties. That's what happens. That means we working. So getting back to it. So now, what you got coming up? What's your 2022 look like?
My 2022 looking like, you know, we're gonna have the merch. And you could definitely look for the return of some people dead. You could look for the return of my nigga Tramp. He coming home. Free Sneaky Boy, you feel me? He definitely on his way. So, you know he gonna drop some hot shit when he land. Then, you know, we got my nigga B Tizzle. You feel me? My nigga BT, Free Baby Thump, you feel me? That nigga on his way too. He gonna drop some heat on you niggas too. So, be on the lookout for them, man. That's what 2022 looking like for real. That's a good lineup. That's two strong artists coming out the section. You feel me? That niggas gotta really up their bar spot. Cause Sneaky Boy, you feel me? If he ain't go where he went, he would already capitalize the market. You feel me? So.
Fuck yeah. So do you feel like in the city it'll ever get to the point to where niggas will be able to do like? I think that because Kevin Kane, I had an interview with Kevin Kane and he says the city is scared. Or the city don't really fuck with niggas, or there's blacklists that the police have that stop niggas from performing because they think it's gonna be issues. Do you feel like there will be a certain point where niggas can put the bullshit aside and be like, well, whenever there's a concert, it's for us to try to get some money, then let it slide instead of trying to go fuck some shit up?
Like, I feel like niggas could put their bullshit aside, but you gotta remember this shit go further than before us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's deeper than that. Like a lot of shit, it can stop, but it won't stop. You know, no matter how.
Not say stop.
Well, like slow down for the money and all that shit for the shows and shit like that. Like to give them a different look in the city and shit. Like it could potentially stop, but I don't like with the shit that goes on from time to time. Not right now. It's not happening. It's not going.
That's not gonna work.
I feel like niggas ain't never scared to step out of bounds and be in the same section as niggas or no shit like that. Niggas ain't worried about no shit like that. Niggas will pop out wherever. But it just be like, okay, at the end of the day, if you gonna bust a power move, bust a power move. But there's power moves beyond the city. If the city's shutting you down, there's other places. Nigga, travel, get out there, hit the streets, hit the pavement, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck, nigga, you run up a bag and you sit in the city for? What the fuck is that for? You know what I'm saying? Denver is not cheap, nigga, to live there. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have some type of dollars coming in. Nigga, move around. Go see what it's looking like. Nigga, that's not the only place. Like this shit. Murder work, nigga. They want what we got, you feel me?
Fuck yeah.
They missing a whole lot of pieces out here. But these slow niggas is getting big bread. You feel me? So, niggas say niggas in the South is slow, but they got guap, nigga. Every nigga that you see out here, if you go to one of these clubs, every nigga you gonna see is out here on 40s, all that shit. All them niggas, you feel me? They getting they bag, but they move around though. They gonna go to Atlanta, they gonna go to Miami, all that type of shit. Like niggas in the city, what they gonna do? They gonna go blow a bag in Vegas? That's what the niggas in the city like to do. Every nigga timeline. Where they at? Where they go? Vegas. Everybody in their mama. That's the only place they want to go.
Fuck yeah. So now, 2022, you dropping the merch and y'all got artists coming out. What is a misconception about you that people have about you?
A misconception about me?
Yeah.
I don't think people really get a misconception about me. I just think that people really don't know me. Or people think they know me but really don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess that's the misconception right there, you know. People think they know me and they really don't. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with me and you know how I rock, then you know it's authentic through and through. I ain't gonna do no shady shit, no backdoor shit, none of that. If you fuck with me, you feel me? But if you one of these niggas that's on the list, nigga, it is what it is. It's up all times. It's whatever. You feel me? I'm not sending no subliminals. If whatever I say, I'ma stand on. If I said it, I can't take the shit back, bro. You feel me? And there ain't no sense of being out here on some apologetic ass shit, cause that's not me. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just be me. If niggas like it, nigga, you like it. If you don't, nigga, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm the same nigga every day. You feel me? Niggas that fuck with me, nigga, they fuck with me. You feel me? I just did 7 in the joint. Who gives a fuck? You feel me? Like, niggas know. If niggas know me, then you know what time it is. That's it.
Hell yeah. So where can they find you? Where can they get the merch? Where can they get all that shit?
Shit, you can start, you know what I'm saying? You can go ahead, go follow me. CK Ghost 5000 on Instagram. Shit, you can look for the merch on the NHT merch coming up soon. You feel me? You can look at the No Halftime merch on the Instagram. You feel me? I'm gonna get ready to preview some shit on there one of these days soon, so be on the lookout.
Man, for sure. Well, man, I appreciate you for giving me this opportunity to sit down with you, to catch up with you with a nigga from the town out here. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all tuned in to Streetnerdz Radio.